Hello everyone. Today we are going to see how to create the MCQ test in Google Classroom. So for that we will open the classroom, okay, and we'll go to the tab classwork. Here we have the create option. So this create option will click assignment, quiz assignment, question, material and reuse post. I'll go click on quiz assignment. Okay. So now this screen is presented. Now I am giving it a title, demo quiz for students. Instructions. All the questions must be read carefully. Whatever instruction you want to give. Okay. Now we'll come to this side, the right hand section, for whom it is, whether it is for the single class or whether it is for multiple class. If it is for multiple class, in that case we can select from here and we can select all the classes to which we are having the access. Okay. Then for how many marks? Right now I am making it, it is unmarked, but I am making it for, let us say, 20 marks. Due date. Okay. There is a concept of that we can give date, that by this time, by this date and this time the student must submit. Okay, but it is not like that the student submission will be ignored. That of course depends upon you, but it means Google Classroom will submit, okay, with a remark that it is submitted late. Okay, so let us say here I am giving due date as 20 today's, okay, tomorrow's date I am giving. Then topic refers to the subject. Okay, so here I am giving subject 1, right? Then you can see already blank quiz has come up here. Okay, so I will click on it. It will open in a different window. Okay, so this has opened. Now I will rename it. I will say it is a, say, demo quiz for all. Okay, then I will click little here. I can change the name from here, right? Whatever we are doing, we need not to save here. Okay, because all the changes will be saved automatically in your Google Drive, right? So form descriptions. Okay, so the difference between normal forms and this form is that by default it is set as a quiz. You can see over here, top total points 0. Total point 0 indicate that I have not given any question, or the questions are not allotted any marks. So please answer all question, whatever you want you can give. Okay, then here you can start adding the questions. When we are creating other forms, what we do, okay, we will add the email address, we will add name of the student, class, section, all those things we will add. But all those things, since we are already in a class and this test is for that particular class only, so we need not to include all those things. Okay, directly we can start. Before you start a demo, before you start any Google form, okay, Google quiz, right, it is always advised to keep the questions ready, okay, so that you can simply copy and paste. The same thing only I am going to show you now, right? So I have taken the some questions on biology, so I am copying the question, okay, and then I will be simply copy and paste all the options. Okay, then we'll go to the answer key. Here we will allot the marks to this question. I am allotting 1 mark. Okay, and the answer I am marking here. Okay, stomach and pancreas. I hope it is correct one. Let me check. No, it is liver and salivary gland. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Okay, now add answer feedback is there. So if the student gives any wrong answer, okay, in that case, so this answer I am giving. Okay, so stomach and pancreas is the correct answer for this question. This is the feedback for incorrect answer. So if the student gives incorrect answer, he will get this as the answer. Now I'll click on done. So my first question is ready. Okay, now you can see here total points 1. Okay, in the same way, I can give all the multiple choice questions, right? So question number 2 I am giving here. Amongst the following, okay, this is one of the question. See, Google Forms gives a very convenient way, okay, to conduct the tests. Okay, especially the multiple choice test is very conveniently conducted here. So answer is, okay, now we'll again go to the answer key. Okay, so this is the correct answer, right? So if the answer is incorrect, this answer will be, feedback will be given to the student. Okay, now in this feedback we can give the link to any outside page also, where more information is there, or even any YouTube video link is there, that also we can insert from here. Okay, right. Now these are the simple questions based upon the text. Now you can see total points is 2. If you have noticed, I have not given the questions number. The reason is I want the questions to be shuffled. Okay, so what I will do, I will go on settings. Okay, then it will collect the email address. Okay, then I can go to the presentation part and I'll give shuffle question order, and I will remove the show link to submit another option, another response, because I don't want any of the students to resubmit. Okay, shuffle question order will what the effect will be, the questions will be not in the same order. So if two students are attempting the same questions, they will not see in the same order. Then I'll go to quiz. So already make this as a quizzes there. Okay, now the option is release marks. Now sometimes what happens, that if MCQ paper is there, okay, we have marked the answer key and we are confident that our answer key is pakka 100% correct only, then we can give immediately after each submission. So as soon as the student will submit, okay, it will be, the result will be seen by the student. But sometimes what we think is, let all complete, then at a time we will release, so we can release it later on also. Okay, so both the options are there. Suppose MCQ, you are not giving any MCQ test, you are giving a subjective test. Okay, so in that case you should use the later after manual review option. Okay, then we'll click on save. So our settings are saved. Now I am going to add a question, and that question will be based upon a picture. Okay. So this is the picture icon. I'll click on it. So it will give me options. I should upload a file, or I should give the URL of a file, or file is there in my Google Drive, or I should search by image in the Google. So what I do, I'll take by URL. So one URL I had already saved, the same URL only I am going to take. And this URL I am pasting here. Insert image. Now I can ask the question, choose the correct labeling from the given options. Okay. Choose the correct labeling from the given options. Option 1, axon, cell body, nucleus, dendrite. Okay. So 4 options are there: axon, cell body, nucleus, dendrite. Next one is dendrite, cell body, nucleus, axon. Third one is and similarly we can have the fourth one also. So now you can see how the map type questions in social science or the diagrammatic questions, they can be inserted. Okay. Again I'll go to the answer key, and in the answer key I will choose the correct option. Okay. Feedback, if I want to give, I can give feedback also. Again I will give marks. So this is the way we will be making a question paper. Okay. Now we'll see the other options which are available here. Right. So this plus button is used to add a question. Okay. This option is used to import the questions from your already created Google Forms. So if you are already created some Google Forms and it has some questions, you can import the question directly from there. This is to add a title and a description. Okay. This is to add an image. This is for adding video, and this is for adding section after another section. Okay. Now you need not to save anything, everything whatever is there, it will be, you know very well, it will be stored in the drive. Okay. Now here you see this button is for duplicate. If I click this, another same question will be created. This button is to delete, and this is a toggle switch, required or not required. If it is checked, okay, that means the question has to be the answer has to be given for this question, and it will be having this, you can see the star. Okay, this asterisk, you can see wherever the asterisk is there means that field is compulsory to be filled. Is it clear? Okay. Now the next thing we'll do is Now one more thing we'll just click on this three dots. Okay, so there is one very good option is there, add collaborators. Okay, so when we add collaborators, what happens is the other person, we are inviting the other person to use this form. So whatever change they will make, okay, they have the option, either they can import that, either they can copy this to themselves, or they can edit. Okay, so now I can now all the people who are having this link, they will be able to edit this form. Okay, so this link I have to copy and I have to give to the concerned person to whom I want, right? So this is how we can collaborate. Okay, so this link we can share with the other person, other teacher whom we want that he should collaborate with me, right? And after we are done, what we have to do, we have to assign. Okay, this is already saved, so we need not to do anything. Just we'll click on the send button and we will copy the link. Okay, and it is sent. So our work is over. The quiz is posted in the group. So when we go to the stream, we can see that I have posted a new assignment. I have posted a new assignment. Okay, so the students will get the notification for this and they can solve. So this is the way you can create a quiz in Google Forms using Classroom. Thank you for watching. Please share your comments in the comment box, and if you like, please like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.